It's better at work for me, having a better setup, a better desk, and just a better environment that's more conducive to working, much less interruptions.
It was such an easy transition. I work from home 50% of the time. A lot of my work is remote anyway, so I can easily be talking to somebody in Singapore, in Dubai, in Perth, as I can in Sydney. To be honest, there's no low lights other than it's a challenge juggling when there's everybody else in the house with kids as well.
You feel like you have to be online constantly, and instead of leaving the office for the day and shutting down your computer, you're more inclined to be online for longer hours.
When you do have to explain something, and even if it's a bit theoretical or something like that, it's harder to do and harder to convey over a voice meeting.
People do get distracted.
You have to be quite mindful to book a lunch break and to go for a walk and get some fresh air.
I really miss getting out there, being on the road every day. That's my job, meeting new people, speaking to clients, socialising with friends. And I think that's starting to take its toll now when you're stuck in an office.
There's issues though with people's internet connections. There's issues with trying to explain like diagrams.
Friday drinks just isn't the same over Zoom.
I think that it's more productive in a sense, because if you do have the right tools to work from home, then you can be so focused and you don't really have a lot of those distractions coming in that you normally would in other environments.
Not having to rush out the door in the morning and just all still being together.
The highlight is that I can start working earlier, and isn't that awful? That, but then I can finish earlier, then I can get more done in the day and it's less stressful.
In between clients, I can get things done, like my house has never been cleaner, my washing's always up together, I can prep dinner. I definitely have got a more organised home.
The benefits to working from home just in general are that you sort of have a lot more flexibility in your life, you remove sort of dead time in a commute, you have sort of the comfort of being at home, which makes sort of stressful situations a little bit nicer, I guess. And it's just sort of, you feel a lot more in control of your workday.
You don't have to deal with people every day. It's great having a team, but every day?
So I think people really expect a lot more flexible working arrangements. I think that it would be almost laughed at if someone said that working from home was not possible, because it looks bad on your business. If you're super conscious and super worried that people are going to work from home, it's either sort of a lack of trust in the employees or a lack of investment in the sort of correct tools to do that.
I think the workplace mentality will shift from making a physical appearance and hours being there, and it will encourage employers to get better ways of measuring people's performance.
And there's a lot of trust. People trust each other. This perception of, work from home is just a thing of the past, because everyone is working from home.
I think going forward, a lot more people will probably push to do some days at home. But I think for the cohesion of companies, everyone joining together and being in the office on certain days, personally, I think that is important.
I think people are going to have to be really wary of their mental health, spending more time at home. We crave human connections, and with connections of meeting people in person, you gain trust. And I think as much as it will be amazing for your environment and just for a work-life balance to have more days working, or the option to be able to work from home, I think you are still going to have some days in your work environment. Your employers are going to have to offer that balance now, which I think will be really good.
The shift will be more about your output rather than your physical hours in the office.
Some businesses have said, look, we're already thinking that we can reduce our footprint in, our rental footprint in the CBD by 50%, because we already trialled doing ABC teams rotating. We probably do that again. So, we're already moving in that hot desking direction, and I think really it's here to stay.
I was talking to one of my friends the other day. She's got an extra 7 hours a week from working at home. 7 hours. That's a whole day. Basically, she's got back just from not having to travel into the city and back again.